Everyone else is doing it. I think this is a statement we've all either heard or made at some point in our lives in an attempt to get what we wanted and to convince someone to give us something or allow us to do something so that we could fit in with everyone else. And almost always, the response to this statement was something like, if everyone else jumped off a building, are you going to jump too? This rebuttal was an attempt to show how dumb and dangerous it can be to follow the crowd and operate in a mindset to appease others. Which brings us to the topic for day 3. Nothing to prove. Why are we trying to please other people? Have you ever asked yourself what it is within you that makes you feel you need the approval of others? Where did it start? Where did it all come from? For most of us, it began during our childhood when we figured out if we could perform certain tasks well enough, we would receive applause and recognition. For many of us, the performing has continued in an effort to please others and receive attention and recognition. We want people to notice, to like, and appreciate us, and we can really see this even in the more so in today's social media world. Everyone is chasing after a following and likes in an unrealized competition with others. I have to be honest, I got caught up in that for a minute myself. I even found myself confronting someone because they would love all of someone else's posts and always responded to them, but they only seemed to sometimes like my post. And this was someone I felt should be neutral to the post. I began to ask myself, what does the other person have that I don't have? What makes their post so special? I started adapting some of my posts to try and align more with what I saw this other person doing just to receive some loves instead of just likes. Does that sound familiar? Then it hit me. Why do I care if someone else loved my post instead of just liking them? These people aren't doing anything for me. They're not paying my bills. And as my sister would say, they aren't the boss of me. I have absolutely nothing to prove. Like it, love it, don't like it, who cares? But yet and still we find ourselves so easily caught up in people pleasing. This is why we have houses, cars, clothes, shoes, and so many other things that we can't afford, and we don't make the best financial sense with our choices. Trying to impress other people, make them think we're something that we really are not, and we don't have rainy day funds set aside, let alone a college fund started for our kids. So what your shoes aren't red bottoms? Do you like them? Do they look good on your feet? Do they hurt? Do they work with multiple outfits? Who cares if you drive a Kia? Did you get a good deal? A great warranty? Does it give good gas mileage? Can it get you from point A to point B? What do we prove by being disingenuous to other people and most importantly to ourselves? By living above our means and chasing after others to affirm us. In the pursuit to please others, someone will always be unhappy because you just can't please everybody. And the person who ends up the most unhappy is going to be you. Don't build your life on someone else's idea of who and what you're supposed to be. It simply doesn't work. Build on what's already been placed inside of you, those gifts and talents that you already possess and come naturally. Don't place a lot of stock in the praises and recognition of others. Your confidence can't come from compliments because it will be eventually shattered by criticism. That praise and recognition can turn very quickly. The support of others can be fickle and fleeting. Then where are you left? Be confident in yourself and fully aware of what you bring to the table. Your self-awareness and confidence should be steady and unshakable. Rick Wallace said that confidence must be developed from within through hard work that produces confidence that cannot be denied. Ultimately, it is not what others think of you, but what you believe about yourself that really matters. Stop allowing other people to dictate to you where and what you should be and what your values are. Stop trying to please people. People will wear you out and have you chasing your tail, trying to find your peace in their approval. Stop sacrificing your happiness for others and work on being responsible for your own happiness. You have nothing to prove to anyone else, but everything to prove to yourself. If you want to show someone what you can do and all that you can be, show yourself. Now, I'm not saying to be selfish and ugly towards anyone, but if you don't take stock and value in who you already are and what you already have to offer, and use the right blueprint as your role model and guide, you will forever be lost in searching for something you will ultimately never find. You don't have anything to prove. Now, I have a couple of challenges for you today. You can pick and choose, or you can choose to do both. The first challenge is, think of a specific person that you have either consciously or subconsciously been striving to please, and write down why you have valued their opinion so much. Then write down why it stops today. What will you gain by stopping this today? The second challenge is to answer this question honestly. Have you lost yourself trying to please someone else and end up being someone you aren't? If so, what did that journey look like? And how did or will you get back to you? Thank you for joining us for day 3 of 7 days to a savvy mindset. I hope you're enjoying what you're hearing thus far. I hope that you are actively participating in the challenges so that you can get to a better you and a better mindset. Remember, everything begins with a thought, so get your mind right. Thank you.